Welcome back everybody, I'm the Blonde Fox, and today we're going to continue playing some more Genshin Impact. In the last episode, we finished off the total of that story quest. We were able to go to Callus's grave, which is Navia's father. We went to his grave to pay our respects to him. We also found Neverlet there, and we talked to him and asked him some questions basically about like what the heck's going on in Fontaine with the whole prophecy curse thing, about our sister, about basically the primordial seawater, all that stuff about Child too, what's going to happen with him. Which he did say he had like a contingency plan, or like he expected that one day the Oratrice would not agree with him, so he has a plan for how to deal with this. So I'm interested to see where that goes. But anyways, so we finished all that, and so now we're going to the next story quest. I believe is to go and to Spina de Rasula's base back in Court of Fontaine. I think that's the next main story quest. So we're just going to keep chugging along with the main story, because I really want to know what's going on. I don't really want to leave Child in jail, and also I don't really think there's anything else we should really cover now, because I really, like I said, I'm very invested in this story. So we're just going to keep going on through the Fontaine story until we can't any further, and then we'll go and do kind of more cleanup stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So remember to like the video if you like it, and subscribe if you want to see more. Without further ado, let's get right to it. Also, before we head back, there's a chest there, and there's a teleport point right up there, so I'm going to grab those real quick. So I can take you guys out if I just do...
Out of my way.
Boop! Yeah, these guys don't stand a chance. Nice.
Curiosity deserves a reward.
Every time she starts to say that, I'm waiting for her to say curiosity kills the cat for some reason. That's like what I don't know why that's like my first initial thought. Oh, I didn't realize it was a time thing. I thought that was the teleport point. Oh, there's a chest over here. See, I'm getting all sorts of stuff popping up. Oh, and there's also a Hydroculus over here. Okay, wow, I really have not explored this area, like, at all, have I? Oh, dang it. It's Salsa again. Arrgh. Wow, it's Fox and Little Miss Paimon. We meet again. Hi, Salsa. We were just wondering if you would be around after we saw the canvas. We parted ways in a hurry back then, and how have you been? Did you get schooled by your parents when you got home? Scolded, not schooled. I was sitting at my desk when Mom and Dad came home, so they didn't have any excuse to scold me. Although I wasn't actually studying, I was just putting on an act. Pretending to be studying was really tiring. But I'm my best performance, so Mom and Dad can't see through it. Well, you can consider acting to be a future career path. Oh, but I've decided to become a great artist. Wait, I can become an actress who plays an artist? That doesn't sound right, though. Now that I think about it, did Mom and Dad truly not realize that I was just acting? Or are they just pretending not to know? What a complicated family relationship. I thought long and hard, but I still can't figure things out. I don't have enough observation skills to realize the truth. So I came out to sketch again. I thought that I could practice my observation skills once I found a sketching place with a beautiful view. But it turns out those evil green guys laid their traps here too. Ugh, this is so annoying. Even if it's a trap, as long as there's treasure chest, it's not even a real trap. How about rearranging it like last time? We only adjusted the items' positions and everything immediately felt right. Well, Miss Paimon is right. We just have to adjust the positions and destroy those evil green guys' traps. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I really did not mean to walk into us, but we might as well finish it. Look over there. Nature creates its own line work, but the ugly things destroy the natural flow of the landscape, which is why they don't fit in. In order to make those ugly things less unsightly, we have to arrange them so that they fit into naturally occurring lines. The pattern of the flower bushes in the meadows follows the flow of nature, so if we don't want the ugly things to hurt our eyes, we have to arrange them so that they follow the... yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know how to do this already. What if we put you there? Yeah, there we go. Yes, now the evil traps are all gone. I'm the best. Sure, it looks a lot better now, but all we did was just change the position of the items. It doesn't seem difficult at all. Paimon wonders why some people arrange things in such a strange way to begin with. They pick the places with beautiful scenery. Exactly. Paimon wonders if it's because they have a sense of beauty or a lack of it. Paimon thinks we should get Salsa to teach the rookie members of the Adventurers Guild the art of item arrangement. Really? I have so much to tell those members of the evil organization, but they don't really listen to me. Wow, did you really go to the Adventurers Guild to send a complaint? I talked to Catherine, but she's really strange. All she said was, Ad Astra Abyssos. She never told me which member was behind this. Maybe you didn't approach this correctly. Oh right, if you suddenly talk about traps from an evil organization, Paimon's not sure if Catherine can understand. Maybe it's because you're too young, so no one really takes you seriously when you're asking questions or giving opinions. Paimon, does Catherine listen to you? Yes? But I'm so much older than you. You're basically a kid. But I'm not a child. Don't treat me as if I don't know anything. I know a lot. You say that, but I'm a big girl. Not only do I know a lot, I have a lot of things to do. I have to get home. I really want to play with you and Paimon a little longer, but I have to go now. This is such a weird quest line. She left in a hurry as always. We didn't even say goodbye properly this time. Paimon wonders if we'll meet her again. Oh, we for sure will. I think these puzzles are on every island, honestly. I think the whole reason we even got that quest is because those 3 things activated. I think because of the rain. While there was another chest way down there. I have got so much exploring to do. That might be what we do after we finish all the story stuff, because like I said, the next story doesn't come out, I think, until 4.2, which is coming out soon. That's in like 4 weeks, I think, is the 4.2 update, give or take, something like that. So, is this going to be like way up in the air, or is it down below? Nope, it's probably way up there. Let me see if I look way, way, way up. I'm not seeing anything. It says it should be like right here. It's probably, you're able to ride those blimp things around, but I really don't feel like doing that right now, so that's probably what it is. But anyways, yeah, we'll definitely need to do a lot more exploring. Ooh, we want these. These are for leveling up Lynette.
Quit following me.
But yeah, we'll definitely want to do some exploring and whatnot at some point. I'll go ahead and do this trial while I'm here. Trying to get too distracted because I could literally spend a whole episode just doing this stuff. Like I said, I really want to keep doing story stuff because the story is so good for Fontaine. Oop, I didn't mean to hit circle. No, this is bad. Dang it. I hit the wrong button, my fingers slipped. There we go, haha. Thank you, Wanderer, for your flight ability. See, it just sends you up too high, though, and I can't... There we go. It's hard to get the timing on that. I probably should have just went forward, though. Because once it stops propelling me upwards... Okay, this one's not going to stop, so I gotta... There. That one was actually kind of difficult, dude. I don't even know if I'm going to finish it. 3, 2... I'm not going to finish it. Are you kidding me? All because I have to wait for that stupid thing. That's so annoying. Gosh. So stupid. I hate the ones like these where it's like you gotta do precise flying things because the flying in this is not precise. See, like there. I hit X and it wouldn't pull out the glider. It just stopped. And see there, I just get stuck on... Oh, I grabbed it from underneath it. See, that's even more irritating because it's just like, okay, what, are you supposed to do that? Or was that just purely accidental? Oh, stuff like that really annoys me. And watch, it's probably not even going to be for that good of a chest. Oh, actually, no, okay, it's a somewhat okay one. At least it's not just a simple wooden one.
Take it and have fun.
Okay. So anyways, I know there's more stuff down there that I could do and everything, but we're going to leave because I literally, like I said, I could spend whole days exploring stuff. But instead, we're going to go back to the story. And like I said, because the next update isn't for a while, once we get all this story stuff done, we'll have lots of free time because we won't have any further story quests to do. So then we can really start like getting exploration done. We can start doing more character stories, you know, that kind of thing. Because we're almost caught up with the current updates, which will be great for giving us more time to do other stuff without having to worry about keeping up with the story. Okay, really? How do you get stuck in the weirdest places, dude? I just don't get it.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
If we wanted to rest, couldn't we pick somewhere with a decent view?
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
The truth, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Yeah, fair enough. Just don't spoil the ending for me this time.
Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good.
You just finished it? You're a pretty slow reader, Paimon.
No! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Whew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourillet wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Nouvelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourillet in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
To the stars shining in the depths. Awesome. Act 3. I wonder how many acts are going to be here, because wasn't the Sumeru acts, wasn't there like 6 there? I wonder if it's going to be 6 again, or if it's going to be more or less. Because wasn't it Mondstadt that only had like 3 acts, I think? And Inazuma only had, I think, 4, right? Or 5, something like that. I don't know if they keep increasing, or if it's like, you know, if it fluctuates. I mean, I know it all depends on how long the story itself actually is, you know? Do I go through that room? No, I go this way. Okay. Sweet, this time we have personal invitation, so we can just walk right on in. This is still a really impressive office.
Nouvelette! We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, If we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The Fortress of Meropide has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Please be careful, Neuvillette. The knave won't be easy to deal with.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Disappeared? Did he escape?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the Fortress of Meropide. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
But why do you want us to go? Wouldn't it be more convenient to have an official from Fontaine do this?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Since you're in such a tough spot.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Merope's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
You didn't even consider the fact we'd be prisoners. We've already agreed, Paimon. Just accept it.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it! Come on, Traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find! We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month! Your treat!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Wow, a whole cake? Okay. Thank you. Oh, I can't actually pick it up. Oh well. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here, and in the next one, we're going to go to Cafe Lucerne? I'm not sure how to say some of these French names. Anyways, we're going to go there to have our last meal before we get sent to prison. Never thought I'd say that. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like it. Comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future. Until next time, see ya!